Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Celebration Sunday, Roseward, Stampersdelight.com. If you'd like to place an order with me, just go to Stampersdelight.com. Here is my host code for February. If you'd like to join my team, you can also go to Stampersdelight.com and join the fun. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. So on Sundays, what I've been doing is uploading some videos using just the celebration stamp sets and designer series paper. Today, what I've decided to work on, it's still a celebration item. It is the Punch Party. You can get that free with a $300 order or above. It does coordinate with some of our punches, which you're going to see today. And I've paired it up with some of our designer series paper. The great thing is if you want to get this free set and you do need to place a $300 order or party, I'm going to show you some great items that will help you get there. Okay, so let's get started. So again, here is the stamp set. Great stamp set. I mean, it's just got so many great sentiments in it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so let me show you a couple of the ones I've done. Now, I may not tell you the exact name of the punch, but I will put it in the description. So just look below for the description, okay? The first one I'm going to show you, and let me bring in the stamp set so you can see it. I'll put it on this side because of the glare. And for this one, I use this heart. And, of course, the You Make Me Happy. And some of our red satin ribbon. This designer series paper is from our snail mail suite. And so are these little embellishments, the little hearts. Now I will have still shots on my blog, Stampersdelight.com. And you can see I made just a quick, cute little card, pairing up some real red and some blushing bride. And a heartfelt thanks for everything. This is using our punches that are in the annual catalog. These are our heart punches. So there's my first card that I did. And of course I used the little hearts to just embellish the envelope. The next one that I used, which is probably one of my favorites, is in the new January to June catalog. And this is the double oval punch. With this one, I used our Hydrangea Designer Series paper, which is in the January to June catalog. And then this ribbon is in the annual catalog. Again, the names and item numbers will be in the description, so just look below. And then I paired that up with some purple posy and some gorgeous grape cardstock, some of the new pastel pearls. And you can just see barely, let's just bring this in a little bit. I did some distressing on the edges. So this is just a cute little happy birthday card using the double oval punch. The next one I did was also using the oval punch. And I used some of our designer series paper again from the Love Always suite, black and white. And I just added some ribbon in the petal pink. I just like to add a little pink to it. I think it makes it pop. These are our Elegant Gems. And you can see that I use these two punches and these two stamps right here. And then, of course, the I'm sorry. And this is just black and white with a little added pink to it. And some cards I just leave blank to put my own message in there. The next one I used was another punch from our annual catalog. And again, the description is below. And for this one, I just thought the snail mail designer series paper and the Oh Baby just went together so well. I just think it looks very whimsical for maybe a little baby shower card or welcome, to the world baby. And of course, here's some more ribbon from the January to June catalog. So just a cute, quick little card, maybe, like I said, for a shower or a little gift that you're going to give someone that just had a baby. Okay. The next one I'm going to show you is with our postage stamp punch. And I know there's a little glare there, but you can see that it looks like a postage stamp. I'm going to put that right here for a minute. And I'm going to bring in, this is from the Fine Art Gallery collection. And what I did was I punched out some Flirty Flamingo, some Bumblebee, and of course some of the glitter paper, the rainbow glitter paper from the annual catalog. And then I used this stamp here, and I used Hope You Feel Better Soon, and then that punch. And then you can see the gilded gold back here. And if you'd like to know how to do that, there is a video. I have a video on that, so you see that gilded leafing. And then, of course, some of our gold gems. And this is just a cute little Hope You Feel Better Soon. Again, some of these cards, I don't put sentiments inside because I like to write my own personal message. So there's another one you can do with that. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is, again, using this punch, postage punch, using this stamp, My Heart Is Wherever You Are. I did a little bit of a fun fold here, a little bit of a Z fold. And these were actually scrap pieces. This is the great thing about these smaller pieces and the punches. You can use your scraps. So this is just a little fun fold. My heart is wherever you are. And then you open it up. You make my heart happy. Now, the reason I did that was, again, this is the Snail Mail Designer Series paper. And if you look real close, I just think that the edging on that looked like this stamp. And so I used my scrap pieces, and then I stamped the stamp, which I'm going to show you shortly, to make it match. Okay, and then I added some of the little hearts again. So that's our little cute fun fold. So let me show you how I did that. Again, just a lot of cute, quick cards you can make. And we're going to change up the color a little bit. So I am going to take my Coastal Cabana. And this is a half a sheet of cardstock. I am going to fold that in half. Grab my bone folder. And then I'm just going to flip this back right here. Okay. Now, for the layering, I have a couple of pieces. Like I said, they were left over. Here's another piece that's left over. I want that to go right here. So this is 2 1/4. I want to make this Designer Series paper 2 inches. So I have a little bit of a border. So let me bring in my paper trimmer. And I am just going to cut this at 2 inches. I have this little strip, and I'm going to keep that. I'm going to use that too. And 2 inches, and I'm going to trim it again because it needs to be a little bit smaller. 2 inches by 5 1/4. So let me just do, 5 1/4. Let's just do a little bit more. I think I want a little bit more than 5 1/4. Nope, 5 1/4 is good. Okay. So now I'm going to bring that in, and I'm just going to adhere that down. Hold that right down. I'm using my Stamp and Seal. I am going to just put that right here. Just have a little bit of an outer edge of the cardstock showing. I am going to bring in a piece of my basic white, and I'm going to cut that down to 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to cut this down to this one. Let's do it this way. 4. This is going to be for my inside. 4 by 5 1/4. And that's going to go right inside here for my inside. Now this little strip, I'm actually going to keep right there. I want that right on there. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead And you can use whichever adhesive you like. I'm going to add this right here. I am going to leave a little bit of a white edge here. This way I'm using up, like I said, all my scraps. Okay, so that's that piece. Now I had these two pieces left over. And I think I'm going to use this one. This one's going to go right here, just like I did before. I'm going to put that right inside there. But I wanted to match this designer series paper. So I am going to bring in my matte because it is photopolymer stamp. I'm going to bring in my Coastal Cabana. Just bring in another piece right here so I don't get my mat all messy. And I am just going to add some of that background. I'm also going to bring in my red, my real red, because remember, those are the colors on the background here. And I'm going to add some red to it, just randomly. So that's going to be my background piece, and that's going to go right here. I haven't glued this down because I haven't stamped yet, and it's just going to look like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in another piece of my basic white, and I am going to stamp this one, and I think I'll do it in red. Let's see, do I want to do it in red? Yeah, I'll bring out the red. So I'm going to stamp this in red right here. Then I'm going to bring in this saying, which is the thank you saying that comes with this. And that I'm going to do in the Coastal Cabana. I'm going to bring in that punch. I'm going to punch this right out. I'm going to bring in my pieces again. And since I think this is going to be just a thank you card that I'm going to write my own message in, I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that now. Okay. Now this is going to go right here. So I only want to glue one side of it. I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Such a fun set. Bring that right over there. And then this little thank you is going to go right there. That I think I'm going to pop up on some dimensionals. So let me grab my dimensionals. Make it pop up a little bit. Three should be enough. Might take your pick tool because that's how I like to get those backings off. I'm going to place that right in there. And then for some little gems, let's bring in those little hearts because it does say heartful thanks. And again, this is from the Snail Mail Suite. I'm going to put a little heart here. Make it pop out a little bit more there. I'm just randomly putting some of these little hearts. And I think I'm going to put one right there. So when it's closed, it looks like this. Okay, and then it pulls open like that. Quick, cute little card. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my envelope. This is actually the fun part. I really like doing this. I'm going to bring back that stamp. Now it's already inked in red, so let's start with the red. I'm going to bring in my envelope, and on the lip of my envelope, I'm just going to randomly put some of those red pieces. And then I am going to clean this off camera. You don't need to see me clean it, I guess, but now I'm going to bring in that Coastal Cabana. And again, inking that up and just randomly putting some of this. So now I have what I like to think of as a matching envelope to that background stamp designer series paper. And a cute little quick fold for the punch party. Now remember, you can get that free with a $300 order or workshop or party. Again, let me bring in the other cards that I did. And still shots will be on my blog later today. And the list of the different items used are below in the description, so check that out. So many great ideas you can do with these punches and the stamp sets. There you go. So I hope you enjoyed my quick little Celebration Sunday video. I'll see you back here next Sunday for another quick one. Thank you, and keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.